Y'all know what it is. It's the Find the Boxer game. Purchase a box for a chance at winning $500. One of 54 boxes has a missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping $ usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address. Your box number will be confirmed and sent directly to your email. Each box is $20 with a 1 in 54 chance of winning. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ usual 50/50. Tickets are on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshitting on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Push the weight enough flex. The live is 1 in the 6. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You ain't run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga, boof. I'm an 88 pack nigga, boof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, come on!
Your favorite day of the week. It is Monkey Tuesday. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. What's time to bleed this morning on this Monkey Tuesday? Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. On this Monkey Tuesday, March 18th. Good morning. Yeah. The Monkey fans, y'all gonna enjoy this live? No! But you're gonna watch. Let's do this roll call. G. McCall, King Breezy, Tiago Rose, Anwar Willis, HMC, Mr. Shelton, my brother, Al Jones, the Sensei, Stormy B-Man. Shaquilla Field, salute, Queen. Rod Neal, Macados, Mac of the South. Dale Alexander, Jarrell Freeman, Brother Reef in the building, salute. Jumped on me, Main Biker, salute. Sam Mack, Michael Ray, Jay, ES. Snoop, what up, Snoop? What's good, y'all? You know, some of my best work comes when I'm like in a how could I say, in a half sleep state. It's sort of like when you're meditating, you know what I mean? Jeremiah, what up? Derek Gaines, the legend, salute. Smash the like button. Share the video. We are our own algorithm. This is why a lot of people are always complaining, hey, I ain't getting no notifications. Hey, I ain't know you was live. I ain't seen you in a while. They remove us from the algorithm because they don't like what we have to say. They don't like when we talk about Mellow Yellow. They don't like when we talk about the racist cheetah Garcia. Yeah, that rhymes, right? The racist cheetah Garcia. Yeah, we don't like when we do that. So right now I'm looking at my internet connection and it's wobbly right now. So they're gonna put the F to me sometime during this live. I promise you that. CB Sports, salute. You know what I mean? So they're gonna do it. They've been on a roll. Did you know? You know what I want y'all to do? Iron Waffle, salute. Tony C, my brother, what up? I need everybody to put a link to my Patreon in the chat right now, and I want to see what they do. I want to see what a Google moderator does. Rashard Livingston, salute. I want to see what happens. Because the brother Stormy B-Man was live this morning. Well, he wasn't live. He put up a premiere. He put a link to his Patreon in the chat, and it said removed by Google Mod. What is the problem? A majority of the channels have a Patreon because we can't say certain things. So we say, okay, we tell our audience, no matter how big or small, come to Patreon and get it raw and uncut over there. I have a Patreon. Stormy has a Patreon. The General has a Patreon. A lot of YouTube channels have a Patreon. Non-boxing ones at that. So Stormy's putting a link to his Patreon on his premiere, and it said removed by Google Mod. So I want everybody. You see my link to my Patreon scrolling at the bottom? I want you to type it in my chat. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. www.patreon.com/Drew Titan LLC /Drew Titan LLC. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Main Biker, thank you. I see it on my end. I want to see if it gets removed. MJ Total Health and Wellness, salute. Yeah. Everybody copy that and paste it. I want to see if the Google moderators remove it from here. Y'all better remove it, Google. You better remove it, because I watched you do it this morning on a premiere. I see Jay, he posted it. ES posted it. Jeremiah posted it. PJ, salute. Y'all better remove all of these, because documentation beats conversation. What are you going to tell me? Oh, we can't watch y'all at the same time. Why y'all watching us in the first fucking place? Rod Neal just posted it. Let's see if you remove it. Let's go. Let's go, Google. Whopping. Y'all are messing up. Y'all are messing up. Y'all, YouTube, y'all are making this too easy. Y'all are making this too easy. Y'all are making it too easy. What y'all do is copy the link that ES put up. That's perfect right there. Copy that, this one right here. That one. Not that one. Shit. Wait. Where is it at? That one. Rick, what up, Rick? Yup. When that J got. Yup. Post that. All of this should get removed by a moderator. Because I'm on the watch list like everybody else. Mark Hairston, salute. If you guys don't remove this, this is more. This is more to push to the lawyer we're paying a couple of grand to, a few grand to. This is more. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Y'all are getting popped for y'all inconsistency. If you're going to watch us, watch us. If you're going to watch us, watch us. Be consistent with putting the F to us. Y'all not doing that. Soon as the premiere started, he put the link to the Cash App and the PayPal and whatever he had, the Cash App, the Venmo, whatever. And then as soon as he got, the Streamlabs, and as soon as he got to Patreon, they removed it. It said removed by Google moderator. Well, mofo, several people in here just did that. Why are you not removing it? Condo, my brother, salute. You see what I mean? All right. Okay. I was just saying on Pep Talk last night, our problem is not our numbers. Our problem is we're unorganized. And what happens when you have everybody with the same gripe but running around trying to do their own thing, no one's on one accord. You got to pick an argument and focus on it. And that opens up doors for everything else. Because if y'all did this, then that means y'all did this, then that means y'all did this, then that means y'all did this. And that's what's happening with Google. I got them cross-talking on several different conversations, and I kept all of the transcripts. And that's why we have a case. I'm telling y'all, 2025 is going to be super different. So y'all not going to remove the links to my Patreon, right? Y'all not going to do that, right? Stormy, here's what I want you to do. Put your link to your Patreon in my chat. And I want everybody to take Stormy B Man's link to his Patreon and paste it in my fucking chat. Do that. Google, come get it. When I tell y'all there's an element of racism behind this, I tell y'all that. Stormy don't get on here and he's not profane. He don't do a quarter of the stuff that all of us do. And they on his bumper for what? And all you knuckle draggers that think this is funny, Main Event Mark, salute. All you knuckle draggers that think this is funny because you don't like his content, what's unique is you act like it can't happen to you. Wait a minute, it can't happen to you because you don't even have the talent. You can't talk boxing. And you're jealous because he talks boxing in articulate manner, and it's so articulate that you can't understand it and you speak English. Because you're retarded. Ramel, what up? Tay-Tay, good morning. So everyone post Stormy B Man's link to his Patreon. Right here. Copy that and share that. I want to see it all in my chat. Y'all done messed up now. You know what's crazy, Stormy? The one you're sharing, when I press it, it comes up dangerous site. Whoa. The one you're sharing? Ah, look at that. Look, y'all. Message deleted by Google moderator team. see. Oh, they let the condos go through. Yep. All right, Google. Now that y'all are awake, this is what family's for. We stand on business over here. Shade Girl, salute. Yeah. Yep. Stormy, that link that you just posted right there, that link right there. Hold on, where's that? Let me show you. Yeah, that one that you just posted, when I click on that link, it takes me to a red screen. It says the site is bad. The one that Tay posted, y'all copy and paste that one. Documentation beats conversation. Jay Grant, salute. Well, BS in the morning. So some of my best work is when I'm in a meditative state. So before, Drummer, what up? Before I went to bed last night, I was just goofing around and I made this video. And I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but enjoy. Here we go. This summer, Tank Davis is Blackula 2. The latest vampire in boxing. More brutal than Berlangula. More terrifying than Tyson's teeth. More grimy than Galata's mouth. You can run. There's no escape. He will glamour you. He will hypnotize you. You will feel uncomfortable. Blackula 2. He will do what he wants to do. DWDW. Move! I'm a jerk, and I know that. It's Monkey Tuesday, y'all. I don't care. So let's talk. I say let's talk boxing, but you know this is the foolishness that comes along with it. I expect better out of the face of boxing, and this really bothers me. So I'm gonna drill this point. He told Turkey out of Sheik no. And literally is standing on this Jake Paul fight. Do y'all understand? Yo, please make that make sense. Can anybody, hey, Tank fans, I know you're watching. Y'all might be scared to type. It's okay, because I'm asking. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Why is this dude fighting Jake Paul? Anybody? Why is he fighting Jake Paul after Lamont Roach if he wins? Because we don't know if he's we don't know if he's going to win that fight. But let's assume he beats Lamont Roach. Okay, let's just do that. Let's make it easier. I don't want to make it too painful for the Tankaholics. But if he beats Lamont Roach, he told you that Jake Paul is happening. He said that. Why is he doing that? Anybody? Nothing? Please explain. Behind the lens, salute. Can anybody explain? Y'all cool with that? Seriously? Oh. Let's play with that. Prize fighter, salute. Let's play with that. Is Tank broke? Is Tank broke? I'm asking. I'm asking for a friend, I guess. Is Tank broke? True boxing night, salute. Anybody? Yeah, I don't know, Mr. Shelton. That dude vanished. He has nothing to say after Tank got styled on. He has nothing to say. So here today, gone today. He ain't got nothing to say. Boss from the Bronx is easy. See what happens when you love on a little boy? See what happens? So I'm wondering, is this nigga broke? Damn. I had downloaded this video. Now I gotta go find it because it's something I want to play for y'all. Let me see. I gotta find it because it's very important. It's something I had. It was a short video that I had played too. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Anyone? Tank fans? Is your man broke? Damn it, I can't find that damn thing. It was a short video too. It was a video of Tank was being interviewed and he was asked, wait a minute. I may have found it. Hold on. Oh, found it. Found it. I'm gonna screen record it. go.
What do you think is the minimum weight of someone that could beat you in a fight?
Minimum weight?
Yeah.
Right.
Someone's like 250.
Yeah, probably like, 250, 220 or some shit like that.
With no experience?
Yes, sir.
Someone with no experience?
Yeah. No, hell no. They gotta have experience to beat me.
No, but like a 300 guy, no experience.
No, I'm whooping that ass. I'm whooping that ass for sure.
Wow. So according to Tank, the gentleman asked him, what is the minimum weight where a person could beat you? He said 250. Right? But with experience, he was like, nah. He said no experience, he's whooping that ass. So you trying to say that Jake Paul has no experience? I think it's clear he has some experience. And he literally outweighs Tank by 100 pounds. Literally. Eric, salute. Literally outweighs that kid by an astronomical amount of weight. So I'm wondering, does he think Jake Paul is food? But let me take a step back for a second. Why is he telling Jake Paul yes and Turki Al-Sheikh no? Well, let me help y'all out for a minute, man. Let me just help y'all out because this is like undeniable in your face. The real competition is in Riyadh season, is it not? No, sweat, real Baltimore. Real Baltimore in the building. And I'm just looking at the facts right here. The real competition is in Riyadh season, is it not? The PBC is now working with Turki Al-Sheikh like everybody else. So when you hear people say things like kiss the ring and things like that, it comes from somewhere. And, the term kiss the ring, it is a bit of a troll, but, this dude is no stranger to trolling, right? He's no stranger to trolling. Kiss the ring, whatever. He's no stranger to trolling, right? He's no stranger. So what's the problem? It's not funny when the joke's on you, though. So didn't Shigo say that doesn't have to kiss the ring to make money or sell a big fight? Everything that he put in that love letter backfired, with the exception of his undeniable attraction to this short man from Baltimore. That's the only thing that stands true. His undeniable attraction to this man. It's an attraction. An attraction. When you're referring to his style, the braids, the tats, and you say that man's exciting to watch, after you already said we'll put you on a meme, knockout power, that's the exciting part. But you said that and then went on to talk about chrome hearts, braided hair, tattoos on the leg. And then you say in the next sentence, as a bullet point, exciting to watch. Huh? Wait a minute.
What?
I mean, I know a lot of y'all read that, but it went over your head. It didn't go over my head. I picked that right up. I said, wait a minute. Why did he have to reiterate exciting to watch? Listen to this. I'm going to talk about Beyonce, right? Listen to this. Has her unique style of dancing. Does things on stage we've never seen before. Choreography is in sync. She can sing while she's in shape. She can sing while doing entire dance moves that most R&B singers can't do today at her advanced age because she's in her 40s. works hard, and she's exciting to watch. Now, what did I just say at that last point? I already said she's a hard worker on stage. I already said that she has a unique dancing style. I already said that at her advanced age, in her 40s, she can still sing. And, you know, I made reference to breath control or whatever. She could sing and dance. And then at that last part, I said exciting to watch. What do you think I mean at that last part? That's what Shigo did in that letter. And I couldn't believe he put that in writing. You see, when you back them against the wall, they can't help themselves. They tell you who they are. All they have to do, all you got to do is listen. Exactly, main biker. I just said I like what I see at the very end part. On top of her, I made sure that y'all knew that she's a hard worker on stage. She's talented. She's doing things that women can't do on stage. And at her advanced age, I'm not saying she's a grandma, but she's in her 40s. At her advanced age, she still cooks on stage better than most of the young chicks. And at the last part, I said exciting to watch. What do you think? Without saying not being dirty or vulgar, I'm saying that she's a beautiful woman. She's sexy. And as a man, I enjoy watching her. That's what Shigo did. And I can't believe, well, a lot of people picked it up. Well, you know, we're just haters, right? We're just Haney fan boys and girls, right? But I'm reading this. I was like, yo, he posted this? That one line, he needed to remove that. But when people are hiding who they are, when they feel they're backed into a wall, like they're really, that term that everyone's using, crashing out, Cats is really crashing out over this kid. And the fact that he had a lackluster performance in the eyes of his fanatics, because it wasn't lackluster to me. This is just that was him. He was healthy, he was in shape, he had no problems making weight. He ran into a style that was a problem for him. And it's so bad, it was a draw. I thought Lamont won, but it was a draw. And it's so bad that the cats, the PBC, are telling him, don't fight Roach again. And you know what's happening? Let me tell you what's happening. He's fighting him due to public backlash. Because there are people saying, hey, man, you got to run that back. I hold you to a higher standard. You got to run that back. And he don't want to do it. But now he's worried about what? How he's getting perceived. What was his biggest fear that he said in that program leading up to the fight? Didn't he say he don't want to be a meme? He don't want to get made fun of. Now he done knocked people's heads off, and you know Frank Martin's a meme. He don't care. Everybody's a meme with this guy, right? He fought to a draw in the fight of his life. He got wobbled like twice. Now, I've been telling Tanks fans, yo, this is a part of boxing. Don't act like it can't happen to him. No, because Tank make it do what it do. I'm like, okay. His kryptonite is there. His kryptonite is his contemporaries because he ain't fight any of them. We'll see. That's all I said, right? We'll see. And the person we least expected rocked him twice, and he couldn't dominate him. And fought to a draw. There's literally a draw on his record. And the controversy is people thought he lost the fight. No problem, run it back. He was trying to go to Jake Paul. I'm like, wait a minute. Jake Paul is not a ranked fighter. Number one. Number two, if he was ranked, y'all are like 30 weight classes in between y'all. He's mad bigger than you. And y'all said, Devin Haney at 140 was too big. What are you doing? And I just played it to y'all. Dude said to this guy, this white guy, I don't know who he is. I just played it for y'all. A big dude with no experience, he's beating him. What are you going to do when the person has some experience? Like Jake Paul. No matter, you're going to jump in that. Now, what is this? This is a money grab, right? Turkey got all the money you want, bruh. Plus, you will get props for fighting Devin over there in Teofimo and a rematch with Ryan if you want it. And Shakur. He got the bread for you. Your Muslim brother has the bread for you. But you ain't go over there because you felt that, oh, well, you know, the Devin was his guy. And if I went over there, I had to get a knockout to win. Well, you and your fans say that you knocked Devin out. And then you get in there with a 130-pounder named Lamont Roach. You didn't knock him out. You wasn't even close, dude. Lamont was never in trouble in that fight. And he fought you inside. He fought you in the pocket. Now what? Where the Tank fans at, man? I'm up for a little bit of a conversation as long as it doesn't get too ridiculous. Because I'm going to ask you, when did I lie? Tell me this makes sense. Now, you're going to talk, y'all going to come in and talk about money? We can talk about money. Who's going to pay Tank more? Jake Paul or Turkey? This is ridiculous. Turkey out of Sheik could go to Jake Paul and say, I will cut you a check. Come to Riyadh season and, I don't know, fight Dimitri Bivol. You know what? You really want to fight Canelo? 100 mil. Come get this bread. That fight will be made tomorrow. Then what you gonna do, Tank? Don't play big bank, little bank with Turkey out of Sheik. Turkey out of Sheik is boxing promoter's worst nightmare. Boxing sanctioning body's worst nightmare. So when you hear things, you know, like Shigo talking about, oh, he ain't got to kiss the ring. Okay, man, don't kiss the ring. All your contemporaries is over there. You want to call it kiss the ring, or do you want to call it business? You want to call it kiss the ring, or do you want to call it business? Delano, salute. He says when Triple G exposed by Jacobs and Brooks, they put him with Scrubs. I'm reading how it's written, where was the uproar on it like y'all, like you all on tech? Was you around when we was talking about Triple G back then, Delano? We always talked, MXC salute, we always talked about Triple G, brother. We always talked about how he's a marketing scheme. I've spoken about Triple G a bunch of times. He was a scheme. The European takeover is how HBO fell into the toilet. The Klitschko's, Triple G, Lomachenko. Who's the guy? I always forget his name, but who's the dude that knocked out Danny Jacobs on HBO? The Ukrainian dude. He was nice though, but he had a back injury and he had to retire. But he was nice, and he wanted to smoke with Triple G. He'd have beat the crap out of Triple G. What was his name? He knocked out Danny Jacobs. I watched that fight. Danny Jacobs when he had cornrows. He was nice. He was like a super middleweight. Dimitri Pirog. Thank you, main biker. That's him. George, what up, George? George knows. Dimitri Pirog was nice. The HBO ran around and they tried to beat us in the head with those European fighters and it ain't work out. How you beating us in the head with Triple G's? Well, y'all had Floyd Mayweather. Y'all had Shane Mosley. You had all of these guys. And I'm not saying that those European dudes weren't talented. I'm not saying that. But I had a problem when you was beating me in the head telling me that Triple G was better than Marvin Hagler. They were literally saying that online. I said, but never mind Marvin Hagler. Never mind, he couldn't even beat John the Beast Mugabe, but that fight will never happen. And these Newcastle argue me down. But wait a minute. Why y'all undermining Bernard Hopkins at 160 as if he didn't do anything? What are you talking about? And it became flat out disrespectful. And it went beyond Larry Merchant. It went beyond Jim Lampley. Those were the higher ups telling them to talk that shit. I know that. That wasn't coming from their heart. Andre Ward sitting in the booth with his co-workers signed to fight Sergey Kovalev after being deterred away from Gennady Golovkin. Golovkin who Fable Sanchez said knocks out heavyweights in camp. We're like, okay. How about fighting Andre Ward at 168? Oh, he's too big. He tried to sneak up to 168 to fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. twice. Twice. And then when he said, no, if you come to 168, you fighting me. They said, Andre Ward, you a bully. Everyone online, oh, he's being a bully. He's trying to fight the smaller Triple G. That's why Andre Ward started calling him Little G. Andre Ward started that. Did y'all know that? Little G. You was trying to come to 168 before payday. And they said, man, you're a bully, Ward. Why don't you go up and fight the Crusher, Kovalev? Remember that? He said, okay. He had a warm-up with Sullivan Barrera, beat him up. That's what happened. No disrespect, but he beat him up. Then for Sergey Kovalev, it was controversial. He got dropped in the first round, got up, fought back. Won the first fight. They said, nah, you got robbed. You got robbed, Sergey. He ran it back immediately because that's what champions do. And stopped him. And Kovalev still had excuses. Oh, he was hitting me in the nuts. Man, those were on the belt line. They told you it was good. Where your name was, KKK. KK Kovalev. He hit you right on that name and you quit. And he rode off into the sunset. That's what happened. So Delano, I was here. I don't know where you were. I just started seeing you come around when I started holding Tank accountable. Because you can never, Delano, you can never say I lied on this kid. Never. I don't have to. I might joke. But in all seriousness, I don't lie on this kid. I ask questions. He's only running it back with Lamont Roach because of public outbursts. Now, let me ask you this, and I'm talking to the Tank fans, the brother Delano and everybody else. Almighty Law, salute. Michael Ray, salute. Pete, they're holding this kid's feet to the flames that he can't take it. He got to run it back with Lamont Roach. Fine, I think he should. But let me ask y'all a question. Why didn't we get Orlando Salido versus Lomachenko too?
Whoa! What the that's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when courting, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when courting, he did ride Crambo.
Go! Uh-oh. You know what Lomachenko's fans were telling me? Back then I was on Facebook. You know what they were telling me? And this is a teachable moment for y'all. And I want you Tank fans to listen to this. You know what they told me on Facebook when I said, yo, he need to run that back? They said Orlando Salido was a cheater. He was hitting him low. He was hitting him low. He was a cheater. And Loma was winning the second half of the fight anyway. I swear to God, that's what they were telling me. So when I tell you Tank fans, there's an element of race behind this, y'all go ahead and believe what y'all want to believe. They were telling me Andre Ward is never, he's not busy enough. He's always hurt. He hasn't done anything. And I said, he did the Super 6. He won it. Oh, but that was 100 years ago. But I said, you know what was 300 years ago? Lomachenko and Gennady Golovkin's amateur career that y'all throw in our face to market them.
What? What?
I swear to God. I don't care about their amateur career. They stick around in amateurs until they're 30, beating up on 12-year-olds. Vasily Lomachenko, 1,004 amateur wins. Right. He got a full-grown beard, and he's fighting some kid that just hit puberty. I don't care about the amateurs. Do something now. First pro fight, Bob Arum told us that this guy was the greatest thing he ever seen since Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard. He said that. Loses to Orlando Salido in his second pro fight. And nobody wants him to run it back. So now, that happened, but Tank literally has been bullied into rematching a guy that might be his kryptonite. Now, let me put things into perspective. And I need you Tank fans to understand the potential as to what can happen here. Tank is in a very bad position. But he has to win. And I'm asking y'all, can he? 50-50, can he? 60-40, can he? 60-40, can he not? I'm asking. Thank you, 503. Everybody at 135. At 135 has a better record, has a better resume than Tank. Resume, not record, resume. And the young line is correct. Loma fought Devin. Loma fought Kambosos. Loma fought Teofimo. It's boxing. You're not going to win everything, but he did it. Brothers UK, salute. He did it. He did it. And this kid is in a very unique position because now he legitimately has to put up or shut up. If there was no Turkey out of Sheik, y'all would still think he was golden. Anthony, what up? He's not. He's not. The walls have closed in. We watched what happened to Anthony Joshua. And all we were saying is, yo, man, AJ and Deontay, the business need to let them lock horns because it's the heavyweight division and anybody could get it. And I'll be damned. Were we not right about that? While Deontay was saying one face, one name, what were they saying over there? He doesn't sell enough. He can't sell out Alabama. AJ sells out Wembley. I'm like, okay. Deontay said he'll come to the UK. He'll take the short money. What do you want him to do? Fight with one hand tied behind his back? He said he'd probably agree to do that. And we didn't get it. And y'all effed around and entered Tyson Fury's cheating ass. And you know what we did get? An undisputed matchup between two white men. That's what happened. And that was a play the whole time. The whole time. What did y'all think Eddie Hearn signing King Kong Ortiz to shelve him was about? We were telling y'all this is what was happening. So when we tell you there's a racial element behind this, I'm not making it up. Just watch it. And what drives me crazy is when you get these little knuckle dragging ninjas playing into it. And these new fans, y'all act like it's not happening. Oh no, this ain't the 1930s. They don't happen no more. Okay, it don't. It don't. Tank Davis is being forced into a rematch against a guy I don't think he could beat. I don't think he could beat him. The second fight is because there was nothing. He had no moments in that fight. He had no moments in that fight. None. There was nothing there. The excuses I heard were ridiculous. Oh, that's his friend. He was taking it easy. Man, shut up. By this point in his career, we know who Tank was cool with and who he wasn't cool with. Y'all never heard of no Lamont Roach. You know what y'all heard? Oh, that's the guy that lost to Jamel Herring. Oh, he's at 130. Oh, this is a cakewalk. And everybody, myself included, was looking past him. I said, man, why is he fighting this guy at 130? He's gonna knock him out in 6 rounds, and now we're gonna have to wait and see what he does next. It's back to, is he gonna fight Shakur? Is he gonna take the Turkey money and fight Devin? Is he gonna fight Tio? Is he the Eastside Cruz rematch? Ryan Garcia rematch? Nope. Roach said, hold my beer. Watch this. And now everyone's scratching their head. It's not because they're cool and his mama was in the front row. And man, please, Tank don't care about none of that shit. He run around and tell people leave the family at home. So what happened to that? You know what? He couldn't dominate this guy. And he wasn't going to run it back with him. He knows that. And now he's being forced. Where they never forced Lomachenko to run back his first career loss. In his second pro fight, they never, y'all don't even think about it, aren't y'all? Tank fans, this is an education. This is where you take notes. Look past me trolling with this meme. I did a good job there, didn't I? Because I challenge y'all. Name when I lie on this guy. You don't have to like my opinion. That's cool. I'm cool with that. Tell me when I'm lying on him. Tell me where history doesn't uphold what I'm saying. Tank fans, do you know what historically black fighters had to deal with? Do you know about Marvin Hagler having to go to the UK to win a fight? And there was such detest for him, they started throwing beer and chairs into the ring. It's on YouTube. I ain't gonna give y'all all the gems. Do the research. Delano says Tank knows their racial elements. That's that. I'm reading how it's written. That's he's doing what he is doing. He has options. I'm not mad at that. What racial element, Delano, do you think he's taking note of? What racial element? The racial element where Ryan Garcia had a complete mental breakdown but spoke his heart. You know, the George Floyd thing? And Terry Smoot salute. Yeah, it was Hagler versus Alan Minter. And Alan Minter, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Alan Minter say, ain't no black man gonna beat me? Didn't he say that? J. Cool, what up? Didn't he say that? And Hagler went over there and beat his ass. And they start throwing beer and chairs in the ring. But he said, ain't no black man gonna beat me. Didn't he say that? Am I mistaken? Didn't Minter say that? Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But back to Delano's statement. There's a racial element to it. Why did he do this? What's that? What's that? Right? I'm just good. What up? So yeah. So I'm trying to figure things out. You say he understands there's a racial element. You know what it is, brother? He thought it didn't affect him. That green person's distracting. That's why I put this meme up there. He says they want him and all black American fighters to lose, and Eddie Hearn is setting it up. Oh. Question, Delano, why is Tank, why did he have that meltdown when every fighter of all race, cultures, and creed went to the UK courtesy of the ring and had that award ceremony? Why did he have that meltdown? Was that a racial thing? And why is he shaking hands with Ryan Garcia? Now, whether that handshake, that was after the Frank Martin KO. Whether that was before the meltdown or after the meltdown, I get my times confused. I'm getting old, y'all. But after, if it was after, let's say after the handshake, he had that meltdown, right? Why didn't he jump on Twitter and start talking crazy to Ryan Garcia? Why didn't he get on there and say, you see what he did to Devin? That's why I had him at basically a catch weight. That's why I had him at a catch weight and I put him through rigorous drug testing because of what he did to Devin. Why didn't he say that? Why didn't he say that? No, he wants to take him out for drinks. You know, because Ryan Garcia is an expensive hoe. He don't do Starbucks. He's an expensive hoe. Right? Why ain't do that? I'm wondering. But you know what's for sure? That handshake, that was after the Ostarines. That was after the failed 5 test. And you shaking his hand? That was attempted murder, bruh. You know what he did? He turned around and started saying, nah. We made it cool to make fun of Ryan. That's what he said. You know what else he said? Nah, Vada's wrong. They take the urine testing after the you know. You remember he was trying to explain it. I'm like, yo, is he trying to figure it out or what? You supposed to know this. And then they asked him, yo, who's doing your drug testing? Not Vada. It's you know, it's not you. Baltimore. Okay. And what did he take last fight? Vada. Last fight it was Vada. See, Tank can't cry racism, Delano. That's what I'm telling you, bro. He can't cry racism. He could never cry racism. His fans could never cry racism. Y'all were benefiting from his cooning. Y'all were benefiting from his cooning. The channel's included. And now you lost to a black man and you thought you can get away. They said, nah. Mini Mandingo, you do what we tell you to do. You do what we tell you to do. You're gonna run it back. Jake Paul. Oh yeah, you'll fight Jake Paul, but you're gonna run this back. The brothers UK in the building. Salute to you, good brother. He said, yes, he did, brother Drew. No N-word. 20 years later, I still wouldn't let him in my cab. Exactly, brother. Exactly. And that's what he said. He didn't say black man. He used the N-bomb. And Hagler went and whooped that ass, and you found out quick that there was cats in the arena that felt how Alan Minter felt. And they started throwing projectiles in the ring. They were like, Hadouken, chair. Hadouken, beer. Hadouken, desk. Hadouken, midget. They threw everything at Hagler. And all he did, what was his crime? Winning a fight. You see, that's our history. That's our history. That's what it means. And see, we have a history of that. I was a kid when that happened. That made the news out here. Ricky Samuels, salute, King. Okay, I was around for that. And true, a lot of these fighters make millions of dollars. But is it too much to ask for a clean fight? Why y'all think I went crazy when I recognized what Tyson Fury was doing? And he had a history of doing it. Detached thumbs on his glove. Christian Hammer. Changing of the gloves. Man, I spoke about that. Oh, they can't poison water. Why is he denying water? They can't poison water? Hold on a minute. They can't poison water? Explain this. And that ain't the first time he denied water. And why do you think he's doing that? Now, as I'm breaking it down right now, 40 people dropped off the stream. Shout out to Miguel. Let me not disappoint you. This is how much of a sucker Tank Davis is. Now I'm going to keep the Tim boot on his throat.
You say before you retire, you want to fight Devin and Shakur. Is that still the plan?
I never said that. When I said that? I never said that. But I would for sure. But I never said before I retire I want to fight them too. I never said that. You said
new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Shakur Stevenson. Yeah. Devin Haney. Yeah. Shakur Stevenson. Yeah. Devin Haney. Yeah. Shakur Stevenson. Yeah. Devin Haney. Yeah.
Yeah, let me not upset you any more than you're already upset. I appreciate the support. For more unedited content, follow me on Patreon, Drew Titan, LLC. Yeah, go subscribe to my Patreon and let me keep the ball bouncing. This summer, Tank Davis is Blackula 2, the latest vampire in boxing. More brutal than Berlangula. More terrifying than Tyson's teeth. More grimy than Galata's mouth. You can run. There's no escape. He will glamour you. He will hypnotize you. You will feel uncomfortable. Blackula 2. He will do what he wants to do. DW. That should have left me alone. Should have left me alone, man. I ain't gotta be vulgar. I ain't gotta be profane. Y'all can't point out where I'm lying. I'm holding this kid's feet to the flame. I rhyme, I don't even do it on purpose. If I was in G.I. Joe, I'd be Roadblock. I used to think that was the most racist thing ever. You remember Roadblock used to talk in the freestyle? Even back in 86, I said, this is some bullshit. We don't talk like that. And I do this every morning to a degree. I ain't got to be profane. I'm holding this kid's feet to the flames. Pause. The brother Delano says, Tank. He says, Drew, Tank and even Haney, they're new jacks. They don't see the racial elements like brothers over 40 do. So he is moving like he is moving. Devin got his pops. That's where the difference is. Well, I disagree, Delano, because Devin Haney has been a victim of the racial element. He's also been a victim of organized confusion within the black community, Delano. All we want is for these brothers to match up in the ring to see who's the best. And it became an all-out attack on Devin, his nose. And all of a sudden, Devin, because he got tattoos, all these young kids got, people get tattoos today. If anything, I could say that you kids are trying to be, Quiet Storm Salute. If anything, I could say that you kids are trying to be like Dennis Rodman. He was the first person I saw with a full tattoo sleeve. I could say, oh, you kids trying to be like Dennis Rodman. I don't, because he was the first person in the 90s to do it. And it looked weird back then. Now, everybody got sleeves. I got tattoo artists willing to pay me to put a sleeve on my big ass arm. Yo, I just want to do this. And I'm like, yo, man, it's $10,000 worth of work. It's for free. I just want to put it on my gram. I got cats offering to pay me $2,000 to put a sleeve on my arm. If I get to pick the art, maybe. I don't know. Mark, what up? Dirt Gang Boss, what up? Maybe. But Devin has been the victim of this racist bullshit. Tank hasn't. Tank has benefited from the dysfunction, which got us looking at him like he's strange, and he is strange. Look at this picture. Delano, would you wear what Tank is wearing, brother? Tell me you would, man. Just tell me that. Would you wear a pink fur coat with some denim shorts? Is it spring or winter? What's happening here? In a lime green purse. Y'all thought I was making it up? Yo, when you dress like this, man, I know Main Biker would know. I know George would know. He's from Jersey, but he's been around. He's in the tri-state. Cats like this, dressed like this in the 80s, they walked around in the village and they were gay. I'm just telling y'all. Cats did dress like this, but they were homosexual. That's how they let you know. They dressed like this in the 80s. Now y'all kids just dress like this. So when I said, yo, who dresses these kids? These young men? Nah, Delano Cameron is not my boy. I never see that Harlem World shit when they were wearing pink shirts and shit. I said, I didn't play into that. See, I wasn't a follower. I was into the culture, but that I drew the line on a lot of things, like sagging pants. I never sagged my pants ever in my life. I never did that. I wore a belt. You know why? I came up in the 90s. And sometimes, depending on what part of the neighborhood you was, you may have had to run. How are you running with sagging pants? I was always thinking tactic. Another thing I never wore, netted tank tops. Now, shout out to my brothers from the islands, because that's just something that they do cultural. Jamaicans, people from anyone at St. Martin, St. Lucia, Yardies and people from the islands, the brothers from the islands, they wear netted fitted tank tops. Black Americans don't do that. Do you know why? That's what they wore in the village. It's like dreadlocks. Dreadlocks actually mean something. But every nigga in the South wear dreadlocks. But they don't know what they mean. Dreadlocks have a meaning. Sagging pants has a meaning. Wearing a hot pink fur coat in the springtime in a lime green purse, that's a meaning. It means something. You think Young Thug knows what it means to wear dreadlocks? I just played the clip with that ignorant nigga when he was asked about Mike Brown. He paused for a minute and he said, we ain't talking about that. We iced out, we shining, we getting money. We asked you about the murder of Mike Brown, you ignorant nigga. And that's your response? I was high-key hoping they threw the book in him. 15 years probation. No, throw the book in him. One less nigga on the street. You know, that character, the cop from Boys in the Hood, he appeared to be a bad dude, a bad black cop. Remember, he showed up eating a donut and shit, and then years later, he put the gun in Trey's face. Do you remember what he said to him, though? They needed to do a side story about that cop because he was at his rope's end. Do you remember what he said to Trey? Now, Trey was what we call today catching strays, but he was on the job, and it was the same cop that interacted with his father, Furious Styles, played by Lawrence Fishburne. Years later, now he got the gun in his face. You remember what he said to Trey? I'm tired of niggas like you. Basically, he was saying, y'all niggas just ruin the neighborhood, make black people look bad, punk little niggas like you. Now, it was a very, sad thing to watch on the screen, but you know something? From day one when I saw that, I said, he got a story to tell. And it's hard being a functioning black man in this world, trying to do the right thing and care for your community, and you got niggas like Young Thug walking around. You got niggas behaving like Tank Davis, who for some reason for some reason, has this weird ass fan base that will overlook all of the nonsense. Exactly, Brother Reef. And that was the point of that scene. Trey was the good kid, but he's in a bad neighborhood and surrounded by a bunch of what? Niggas. It's the same reason why back in the 90s, I'm leaving my girlfriend's house and I get stopped, questioned, and frisked by 6 different cops, and the D train is up the block and around the corner. And I was the good kid. I ain't had no criminal record. But guess what? What do you think they were dealing with every day, every night? Steve L, what up? Every night. They were dealing with the niggas. See what I mean? So when I asked you, what is the direct representation of Tank Davis, right? What is that? Rude exposure, what's up? And after everything you see with Ryan Garcia, you see this don't hit different? This don't hit different? You're like, whoa. Hold on a minute. What's happening here? That don't hit different? That don't hit different? If it don't, that tells me everything I need to know about you. YEW, you. And you're not my brother at all. Going about your business and stay the fuck away from me. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. You could break the Bill Haney glass all day long. I don't care. Exactly, Akano. He's shaking hands with a drug cheat that tried to commit murder. And Tank was dead silent on the George Floyd comments. But Tank could pull up on Devin when he's at a restaurant or wherever he was and entertain nigger nonsense. That's what he did. I got out of bed that morning. It was like, oh, cause Tank a real one. Adrian Cook, salute. Tank a real one. And I'm watching the video like, okay. Oh, he punked Devin. I'm like, that's not what I'm looking at, but whatever. I saw Devin by his car smiling at him. And I'm like, well, I'm waiting for the smack. Because remember when Tank said, oh, when I see you, it's on sight. I'm like, okay. You know who said the same thing? Dillian White said, yo, when I see Deontay, it's on sight. Dillian was in America at I think it was a PBC conference or something. Deontay was right there. What happened? If I tell you it's on site, when I tell you, if I officially say, yo, bro, when I run into you, it's on site. I'm telling you, Stephen X, salute. I don't care who's around. I might get arrested. I might have to go sit down. That's why you gotta be careful when you say certain things. Well, Dillian White was proven to be a liar. He's also a drug cheat. Another nigga that's a drug cheat. Another nigga that I don't care about. Another nigga that's not my brother. So I look at Tank and I'm watching how he moves and I'm like, what's going on with this kid? I ask, what's going on? He's yet to say anything about this Ryan Garcia thing. Oh, I'm sorry, he did. He just brushed it off. Him and Ryan are friends, right? And his fan base, wherever Tank goes, he follows. Man Biker in that super chat, he said, Mr. T to Apollo Coon, get away from me, you messing up my color. Y'all remember that in Rocky 3? He said, get up out of here, Creed. Listen to what he said. This is what Clubber Lang said. Get up out of here, Creed. Man, listen. Come on, man. Am I lying on Tank? Have I lied on him yet? My opinion is driven by his behavior. I ain't got to lie on him. And this is the latest in schmuckery right here. This is the latest. This is the latest. You told Turki Al-Sheikh no. All your contemporaries is over there. Right? I don't care if Boots is at 147 and Tio's at 140. and Devin's at 140 or wherever he's gonna be at 147. And don't look now. Shakur just told him he just told Turkey, I want to run it with Tio at 140. Didn't I just say last week? He's not going to be at 135. I just said that last week. I kind of like misspoke and I said, he's at 140. No, what I meant was he's at 135 now, but Shakur easily is going to make 140. And lo and behold, he wants T.O. Smoke at 140. You see? So everybody, Freedom's Mall, salute. Everybody's over there getting things done and getting money. And what Tank about to give you and his fans? Jake Paul at 200 pounds. Wait.
What?
Question. So June, I think he's fighting Lamont Roach. And y'all better hope that works out for him. Then he's giving you Jake Paul sometime probably September, October. After that, what is he doing, y'all? Because he told y'all he's retiring after 2025. That's what he told you. So if he's going to get a Jake Paul bag, why couldn't he get that same bag with Turkey with a better resume? This is y'all man, y'all. Exactly, Stormy. As you said, you better take that look off your face before I knock it off. Come on. Come on. He went back to Rocky. He said, drop this chump. And Rocky got dropped. Remember when I said all you got to do is just wait? Now, I don't know what the Tank detractors and Tank man boy lovers, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're saying on their channels. I don't go over there. But I'm intrigued. How do you defend this move, bro? Give me the illest word salad that you've heard defending this move right here. Give it to me. I want to know. Some of y'all drift and go to different places. I'm saying I'm a content creator, so I don't go. Interesting, Thomas. Very interesting. Question, if Tank fights in 2026, is he a liar? Or is he just joking? Because Tank fans are quick to call people liars. Exactly. If this kid fights past New Year's, he's a liar. Oh, y'all gonna tell me he was just trolling. Messenger Jake will never do that. He'll never do that. He'll never do that. If you listen to Jake Paul talk, you know his speech is kind of compromised, right? That's from a lot of sparring, yo. I'm telling you. His speech is kind of slurred now. So he ain't got much time left in that ring. He needs to pack it up. Listen to him talk. He sounds like he's slurring a little bit. I heard it, man. That's what happens. That's from the gym. That's what happens. Vince, what up? But he's getting his bread. Stormy said, Club came on to Adrian, but in real life, Stallone was dating Shirley Ralph. Yeah, Damon West, you see this? How many of y'all got sons that are a certain age in this chat? What happens if you open the door, hey, Pop, and he walks through the living room like that? What do you do? You cool with that? Tone said Alicia Bumgarner just signed with MVP Promotions. All right. It seems that everyone's making a power move. And his power move, Tank's power move, is being forced to fight Lamont Roach. Oh, George, you know Cheryl Lee Ralph, you cool with her? That's what's up. That is what's up. Y'all go subscribe to One Round with George. He was cooking. George did an interview with Jim Lampley, y'all. George, if you would be so kind, put the link to the Jim Lampley interview in the chat, please, so people could find it directly. I'd appreciate that. Go subscribe to One Round with George. So Tank's power move is a rematch with a guy he was supposed to flatline in the Rock and Roll to Jake Paul. Now, are y'all cool calling Tank a liar if he fights in 2026? Or if he actually retires, are y'all cool with his career? This dude's not going to the Hall of Fame. I'm letting y'all know that. Yeah, Harvey M. Yep. I'll never let a black man take the title from me. I'll never let an N-word take it. And, you know, he went over there and took it. And they started throwing chairs in the ring like this was ECW. You feel me? That's what they did. That's what they did. So when I see these black fighters behaving a certain way, why do you think I gave AJ so much crap for not standing in the pocket and telling Eddie before he signed, Bakari, what up? Before he signed that lifetime contract that I don't know what that is. Why do you think I gave him so much, you know, trouble? Why do you think I did that? Yo, man, fight Deontay. Tell Eddie to make the fight. He never did it. The man literally said, if Tyson Fury gets into the ring, I'll knock him out. Then they say, well, excuse me, we're hearing things that Deontay Wilder might show up to the fight and he might get in the ring. Your thoughts, AJ? Well, you know, if he enters the ring, we might have to get the police. I swear to God, he said that. I swear, this dude is legitimately afraid of Deontay Wilder. He's afraid. Speaking of Bomb Squad, Willie Lowe in the building. Salute. Rod Neal, you ever been to an ECW event? I've been to several in New York. It is a madhouse. It was ridiculous. It was a fire hazard, and it was ridiculous. Oh my God. Terry Funk at the end of the show jumped down into the row, into the audience and started throwing chairs around. I was like, you know what? I think it's time to leave. I was at the Elks Lodge on Queens Boulevard. It got crazy. You went to the ones in Philly, Thomas? Chill. I went to the Elks Lodge on Queens Boulevard. It was a fire hazard. I'm like, if this shit catch on fire, we're dead. Well, I'm not dead. I'm turning into a lineman. I went to the ECW event where Tommy Dreamer starts fighting Axel Rotten. It spilled out into Queens Boulevard, and he threw Axel Rotten into a moving bus. Now, I didn't realize it now, but back then, well, I didn't realize it back then, but now, that bus driver must have been mad as fuck because he got to take the bus out of service. There might be a dent in it. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. The ECW events here were like, it was ridiculous, man. Anyway, maybe I'll do a live. I'll bring that to Bear Cave. I just don't have time. I got 3 channels. I got to make time to do everything. But good Lord. Anyway, speaking of choreographed altercations, back to Tank. Dude said, AJ said, call the police. I made a meme about that. If Fury enters the ring, I'll knock him out. If Wilder enters the ring, call the police. That was when they tried to get Deontay to come to the UK, and he ain't show up, and Eddie Hearn was pissed off. They was like, yeah, Deontay Wilder ain't show up. Oh, I don't understand why he ain't show up. We have everything here. AJ just won the fight, and Dillian White's here. I said, bam, there it was. You know what he was going to do? Invite Deontay into the ring, and Dillian White, the guard dog, was going to jump in his face, and he was going to try and make that fight. Y'all remember this is a WBC champion. He's trying to put people in front of Deontay instead of having the undisputed matchup. And get Dillian White the fuck up out of here. He ain't done anything. What's his claim to fame? getting knocked out by AJ. Why you trying to put him in front of Deontay? Man, shut up. Get out of here with that. It's ridiculous. I laughed my ass off. I said, yeah, I'm good. I'm glad D ain't go over there. You guys are crazy. Yo, Dirt Game Boss, that dude was crazy. He would bleed for no reason. I seen him do interviews and he just start bleeding. I'm like, no one touched him. Why is he bleeding? He lay a person on the table and go to the top of the building and jump off. I'm like, that dude was crazy. Rest in peace to New Jack, though. He died a few years ago. But he was nuts. Eddie Hearn was a cancer. And you see, there was a lot of things wrong with boxing. We needed Turki Al-Sheikh to come shake it up. And now, and I'm going to tell you something else. Y'all may or may not know, but Turki Al-Sheikh isn't in the best of health, from what I understand. And now, he ran out and got Khan and Dana White, and they have a whole business set up. They have a whole business set up. In the event that Turki Al-Sheikh goes home with Allah, it's already in place. 8 divisions. There's going to be money. And, yeah. 8 divisions, money, and people are going to be fighting for belts that are worth something. It's going to be worth something. What do you want? Yeah, Willie Lowe, that's a green purse. Yep. What would you rather have? A TKO belt and just be the man of your division? And you ain't got to pay no sanctioning fees? Well, you know what? Let me not say that because I don't even know if they're going to be paying sanctioning fees or not. I haven't heard of it. But would you rather lead the charge in something new where you're fighting your contemporaries and you're backed by a lot of bread? Or win a belt for, like, I don't know, the WBA, make 75% less of the money, and they got the nerve to charge you a sanctioning fee. Isn't that stupid? Glenn Johnson couldn't afford to keep the belt that he won, so he had to give it up. Carlos Tata Boldemir couldn't afford to keep the belt that he won, so he had to give it up. Now, getting back to Tank Davis for a second, here's my question. Is his rematch with Lamont Roach, and this is a video that I plan on doing, is it going to be revenge like Roy Jones versus Montel Griffin, part 2? Or is it going to be revenge like Antonio Tarver, Roy Jones? Lamont Roach style. Yeah, Shogun, of course, I saw New Jack. I saw the Gangsters live. I even saw when they were feuding with each other. I saw Sabu live. I saw Taz live. I met Taz in person. He's significantly smaller than me. You know, I met all those guys. At the end of the events, they used to be walking around outside like nothing. Met RVD, all of those guys. The original ECW. Shane Douglas. Bam Bam Bigelow was big as fuck. Rest in peace to him. He's from New Jersey. He said, yo, I'm going to go head home, guys, and go see Mom. And he jumped in the car and he left. He said, I'm going to see Mom. He hopped in the truck and he peeled out. He said, hey, guys, yeah, I'm going to go see Mom. I'll see you guys. Hopped in the truck and peeled off. He said he's going to see his mom? I met Devon, Bubba Ray, Big Dick Dudley. That was literally his name, y'all. Pause. Spike. And there was another one of the Dudley boys. I forgot his name. There was another one. Met him. Met Masato Tanaka. Met Mike Awesome. He was freaking huge. That dude was like 6'6", like 300 pounds, pure muscle. I was like, God damn, that dude was big. Shout out to Canada. And rest in peace to him. He died. That was crazy. Oh, you got a picture with Super Loco? Yeah, just incredible. Met him. Met Al Snow. All of those guys. And Terry Funk was wilding out. Oh, that was crazy, bro. He was throwing chairs. I said, yep, time to go. I never met Rhino. Rhino came later. Never met him. I met, there was a dude that came in through there named Simon Diamond. Yeah, I didn't like when Sandman came out. I just wanted to make sure he didn't come around me smashing beer on his head. He made a mess when he came out. It was crazy. Met Too Cold Scorpio. I met Raven. Met Tommy Dreamer. All those guys. They were super friendly. Oh, George, I did watch that. It ended right when he went to trial. That was crazy. Oh, you met Ron Simmons at the airport? Yeah. Marseille, what up? Yeah. That's what I'm telling you, man. Cats be like, yo, you big. I'm like, I'm not really that big. Really not. Mike Awesome was just ridiculous. I'm looking like, God, what the hell? You're a real person? What the hell? Crazy stuff. Let me try and find something. I used to troll kids when I was little. I'm trying to find this picture. Let me see something. Give me 1 second. Looking for a picture. You know, when you're young, kids are very impressionable. Oh, here it is. Let me upload it real quick. Give me a second. Let me upload this real quick. Let me move this. One second, y'all. You know, kids are very impressionable, right? So, what happened was a teacher asked me, they said, hey, man, you related to that wrestler guy? And I said, yeah, that's my uncle. So I put it up on my gram. And I said, those Reed boys got great genetics, don't they? They said, you related to Butch Reed? I'm like, that's my uncle. Now, I never really, because that's my legal last name, Reed. Now, I never really looked it up or whatever. But, yeah. A little bit of a resemblance. I don't know. I never really looked it up. When he aged out, he looked like every dude in my family. He does. But I don't know. I don't know. Butch Reed was an animal. I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. I just never researched it. And I do got family everywhere. Never looked it up. And when I look at him, when he aged out, I said, he kind of looked like my pops, don't he? My brother was like, he kind of do. When, you know, my pops did say we got, you know, family we lost contact with or whatever. I said, how funny would it be if, yeah, that'd be strange, wouldn't it? Anyway. One more time, y'all. Let's run it. Let's run it. This summer, Tank Davis is Blackula 2. The latest vampire in boxing. More brutal than Berlangula. More terrifying than Tyson's teeth. More grimy than Galata's mouth. You can run. There's no escape. He will glamour you. He will hypnotize you. You will feel uncomfortable. Blackula 2. He will do what he wants to do. DWDW. Yo, when I say more grimy than Galata's mouth, yo, I kept laughing. I had to retake that like 9 times. More grimy than Galata's mouth. I'm a jerk. I know that, man. I know that. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh, man. Well, outside of the clip where Tank said he ain't fighting nobody that basically is bigger than him that has some skill, but he beat up 300-pound guy with no experience. Of course you would. Of course you would. You know what I mean? But how weird would it be if he gets in there with Jake Paul and, you know, Jake Paul just off with his head. I'm gonna laugh, bro. Floyd got to fight number 50. At least he fought a real fighter with a resume. It was, granted, it was MMA, right? Tank is nowhere near fight 50. But he gets in there with Jake Paul, and Jake Paul in the last round says, I'm going ham. I'm gonna hit this kid. He saw knocking Tank around the ring. That's gonna look bad for you fans. What are y'all gonna do, man? He get there with Jake Paul and gets knocked around the ring. It's gonna be awkward for y'all. Not for me. I'm be like, why is he doing this? Why would he do this? Tank Davis' boxing career is literally the dry hump of the sport. Whole lot of rubbing going on, but you ain't gonna skeet, you ain't gonna finish, because there's no penetration. It was straight cock teasing. And for the record, he's not Blackula Part 2. There was a Blackula Part 2. He's Blackula 2. Like, I'm also Blackula. He's the new Blackula. He's Blackula's mini-me. Yeah, Tone, we asking that. Why couldn't he go up to 140 to fight Dev, but he's going up to fight Jake Paul at You know Jake Paul ain't gonna be nowhere near 140. He ain't gonna be nowhere near 160. Jake Paul is a 230-pound man. If he cuts weight, the least he'll be is maybe 215. But the fact that Tank is entertaining that and told Turki Al-Sheikh no, when Turki can give him the best amount of money and straighten that resume out. You see, his fanatics don't care about resume. They don't care about belts. Which is why I really don't want to pay attention to this kid. If you don't care, because the belts and the resume, that's your legacy. So if you don't care about belts and resume, you don't care about the Hall of Fame. So that's cool, but stay your ass over there then. Let Lamont Roach be your final fight against a real fighter. Don't mess around and lose. Don't mess around and lose. And then go fight Jake Paul and get your head knocked off or have a choreographed fight. But you're not real, bro. No one salute. Yeah, he's being forced to. My brother just pulled up. He's being forced by public demand to fight Lamont Roach, but he don't want to do it. He don't want to do it, and now he's gonna have to do it. And now I don't know if he wins. Is he gonna get revenge on some Roy Jones, Montel Griffin 2 revenge, or is he gonna have a nice idea of revenge and end up like Roy Jones when he fought Tarver? So to me personally, there was no part of that fight that Tank dominated. I had him winning 3 rounds, but he didn't dominate. This is a bad matchup for him, and his people around him would rather him not do it. Now he's gonna do it. Sink or swim. Could he win? Hell yeah, he could win. But the pay-per-view numbers are gonna be better. By the way, speaking of pay-per-view, anyone got the numbers? Anybody? Anybody got the numbers? Anyone? Anybody got the numbers? Anybody? Mo Boxing in the building, UK. Anybody got the Tank numbers? He said Fire Stick 400,000. Big Joe Townsend, salute. Yeah, Stormy, where's Leonard Smeller be? Speaking of noses, right? Wide noses. Tank a star. What was the Lamont Roach numbers? I'm asking. Because I got it on good authority that there were still tickets for sales. I told you I had a couple of people that went. And I just said, ask. The lady at the window said, yeah, we got plenty. What do you need? Plenty. And I didn't want to get too deep. I'm not trying to give them a homework assignment, an open book exam. But if I was there, I'd have been like, yo, could you give me a solid number how many seats are available right now at this point? 150K, Tay-Tay? Tank only did 150K? He only did 150K. Listen, man. Once Floyd cracked the mill, did he ever look back? No, I know. Floyd put on spectacles. He put on spectacles, right? But I'm saying Tank a star. Y'all marketed. Didn't Tank just get done telling us he's like Floyd? Didn't he lie to y'all? He ain't lie to me. He lied to y'all. He lied to the Tank fans. And he said he has a deal in place with Amazon Prime that is more financially lucrative than Floyd Mayweather. And then he backed off of it and said, no, that wasn't true. Am I lying on him? Am I lying on him? Did he not lie about that deal and the money he got? Well, wow. Delano comes in and says, other than Canelo, who's a bigger star than Tank? Y'all ready for my response? Everybody getting Riyadh season money. Uh-oh.
Go!
Uh-oh.
Go!
Uh-oh.
Go!
Uh-oh. Everybody on Riyadh season getting that bread. Delano, what was Tank's base pay? What was his highest base pay? Let me help you out a bit, Delano. I'm not talking about back-end money. Back-end money is what Al Heyman, that was a business model he had, and it worked for a little while. I'm not trying to talk bad about him. It worked for a little while. You come in with X amount of dollars, and you get a percentage of the back-end money, from popcorn sales to soda sales, hot dogs, and a little limited amount of alcohol and stuff like that. And then when it's you could make 30 mil. But going into it, what was his biggest payday? It's an open book exam. Snoop is telling you in the chat. Exactly, no one. Exactly. He got to run that back with Lamont. And no one's sure about it. But Delano, let me help you out a bit. It was $5 million. Shakur's seeing that already. Devin's seen more than that already. Watch this. Ryan Garcia, who lost the Tank. Wait, hold on. Don't quote me on this. I got to ask BF. But this fight that's coming up, well, y'all are, I'm not saying y'all in the chat, or I'm not even saying Delano saying this, but Tank fans are saying, oh, look. Devin is on the undercard of Ryan. Guess what? Do y'all know that Devin Haney's the highest paid on that card? So would you rather be flashy on the main event, but the lowest paid? Or just walk in there with a regular pair of $10 jeans and be the highest paid? Because you know the real millionaires in my city walk right past you and you don't know that it's them. They don't have on a pair of Jordans. You know what they're wearing? A pair of, I don't know, Pro Kids for $19.99. A pair of jeans, what? Chrome Hearts, that's what it is? They're wearing a basic pair of Levi jeans, maybe costing about $30, and a polo shirt for $29.99. But in their bank account, you'll see something that says about $10.5 million. And they only do about maybe 3 hours worth of work a day. Those are the real millionaires. But every nigga with chrome hearts and fur coats and gold chains, when they go home, they live in the projects, it smells like piss, and the first 3 steps of their building is all broke up. All flash, no cash. I walk past millionaires every day. I live in New York. You'll never know. You'll never know. Leonardo DiCaprio drives a Toyota. That's what I read. He drives a Toyota. And trust me, he can afford a Bentley. Watch this. He can afford to be driven. He drives a Toyota. Why? So when you ask me who makes more money, who's a bigger rock star, and that's what you got to factor in. Why is Tank a rock star to you, Delano? Why? Because it's damn sure not his resume. It's the chrome hearts and tattoos and Baltimore and swag and the appearance that he's from the streets when he's really not. The dudes around him were some street dudes, not him. He never sold a brick in his life. The only bricks he had was the bricks that he bought on the block. that he just did in bad faith just to make himself look good to the goddamn lawyer. I mean, the judge. Look, I converted to Islam. I bought the block. I'm giving back to the community. Can you take this ankle bracelet off? And I just learned yesterday that they extended his probation. So why is he popular? Because he represents the nigga nonsense, which is why I don't respect his fan base. Now you see, this is ridiculous because y'all just got done telling me that Tank is about getting that chicken. That's what y'all told me. Y'all told me that. He's getting bread. He's good at what he's making. Then why was he having a meltdown when everybody was at the Ring Magazine ceremony over in the UK? Nobody trolled him. No one had anything to say to him. Why is he on there having a meltdown? Y'all going over there getting money to get knocked out. If you're getting knocked out by your contemporary, there's nothing wrong with that. It's called boxing, but I'm going to go, because we're prize fighters, I'm going to go get my bread and fight my contemporary, and hopefully I could beat him so my resume will look better. So Delano, at 135, name the fighter that Tank has a better resume than. Name the fighter. Because the money situation, that is no longer in Tank's favor at all. He's good telling Turki Al-Sheikh no, but teaming up with this white man, yeah, I'm going there. You told your Muslim brother no. You told Devin no, and he had 20 mil, I think 25 mil, straight up for you. But you telling Jake Paul, you need Jake Paul? You say you don't need Turki, you don't need to kiss the ring, but you need Jake Paul for what? Damn sure ain't legacy. Damn sure ain't resume. It's for the money. So you'd rather make, what, 100 million fighting Jake Paul in a clown fight? A fight that you could fuck around and lose? Or get the same amount of money, if not more, beating your contemporary, something that y'all said he could do in real fights. Imagine Tank facing Jake Paul and getting knocked out. How crazy is that going to look? He says Shakur Stevenson has fought no one. Right. Now watch this. You just stepped on a landmine, young man. Shakur Stevenson is the WBO champion? Was he the WBO? I forget. Was it WBO or WBC? I forget. Because Devin vacated all those belts. Tank Davis has the WBA, a.k.a. the email champ, because he never fought for that belt, Delano. He never fought for it. So with that being said, both of those men had a unification fight right in front of them. Tank, because he's the A side, and Leonard Smellerby told us, no one makes demands towards us. Tank makes the demands. Okay, fine. You have a unification fight right there. Question, Delano, why didn't Tank press Shakur for that fight? And it was standing right there. 135, both champions, unification fight right there. It makes money. It makes sense. He's not fighting Devin. Devin left. He's not fighting Tio. Tio left. He didn't press George Kambosos. He didn't even press Vasily Lomachenko. Not right away. That was recent. So now, so Shakur hasn't fought anyone. Fine. His opportunity to fight Tank was right there. But Leonard Ellaby told the world, nobody presses Tank. We do the pressing. So why, he, knowing Tank, we're talking about permanent press. Womp womp. So why didn't he say, yo, Shakur, I want that belt. Come up off that. Delano? So Shakur never fought anyone. All right, cool. He had a belt. Why didn't he press him? That should have been easy work right there. Easy to make. What? Lord have mercy. Oh, come on. Stop, man.
Whack, jack, smack.
I gotta smack you up now, man.
Whack, jack, smack.
This is just ridiculous.
Whack, jack, smack.
Are you kidding me?
Whack, jack, smack.
Are y'all reading this? If the A side spends time telling everyone else who's the B side, you don't question us, we question you. How do these fights get made? Y'all reading this? Yeah, Brother Reef, I'm making it easy. I'm not even going there with him. You know why, Brother Reef? I just said at 135. I kept it easy for him. See, Delano thought he had a debate here. It's not even a debate. Because Oscar Valdez and Herring, those are top tier. But I kept it easy at 135 because guess what? At 135, Tank ain't do shit either. I'm not even giving him Frank Martin. A, because I'm a hater. And B, because I know the man was drained. Tank said it to his face. I wasn't even thinking about that until he pointed him in the face and said, you look drained. Ha, 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 ha. I said, oh, shit. And I made a phone call. I told y'all that. Told y'all that. Told y'all. So nobody. So yeah, he's gone, Shelton. We don't even entertain. I don't know what that was. We don't even entertain the foolishness over here. Ukalaga, salute. And you know what's interesting, Delano? You're not on timeout. I'm reading what you said. Don't time out, Delano, please. You're not on timeout. I just read what you said. I am timeout. No, you're not. I'm reading what you said. You're not timed out. Y'all ain't got a timeout, Delano. So the brother Delano says, when do you see an A side press a fight with a B side? When the A side makes the call. According to Leonard Smellerby, nobody calls out Tank. We do the calling. Was Floyd Mayweather Jr. not the A side when he became Money Mayweather? He did the calling out. Y'all remember when he was supposed to fight Amir King Khan? He says, where's the same smoke for Shakur? Stop moving the goalposts, one thing at a time. Floyd Mayweather, all of his $1 million fights, he called them out. Because he operated under the same premise. Because Leonard Smellerby was there too. So he had Tank doing the same thing. Lomachenko was calling out Tank for years. They didn't respond because they were the A side in all directions. Devin Haney called him out, no fight. Loma called him out, no fight. So Tank was getting called out, but he was the A side, and y'all didn't hold his feet to the flames. So now to justify this statement that you can't justify at all, you come back and you say this. Where's the same smoke for Shakur? Do you really watch my channel? Do you really watch BFTB or Stormy B-Man? We've asked the same question to Shakur. As a matter of fact, where were you when Devin was leaving 135 and he said, before I leave 135, I'll fight you? And Shakur told Devin, I know my worth. No, thank you. What you mean know your worth? It's not enough money. Turned right around Fort Edwin de los Santos. And I know for a fact he didn't make the same amount of money he would have made against Devin, right? And definitely didn't get the same prize. That was undisputed with one fight, 4 belts, 1 fight, first time on pay-per-view. And he told Devin no. And Devin was at a complete disadvantage because he was gonna be drained. Remember that? He's gonna be drained. Remember that? He said, all right, cool. I got rid of Loma. Let's get to the smoke. He said, now I know my worth. And it was worthless because you took your ass. in their ring against Edwin De Los Santos and for the Stinker. And what did ESPN do? They showed people leaving. And you was fighting at home, Shakur. So I hope it was worth it. What do you mean? That's no. What's going on between Shakur and Devin had nothing to do with Shakur and Tank. You know why? Shakur's abiding by Tank's rules. I don't call out Tank because Tank does the calling, but I'm sitting here with a belt. What does that tell you about Tank, Delano? Because he never said Shakur's name, and he was sitting right there adjacent to him with a belt, and he never went to unify. What does that tell you about Tank? You the man, right? Heavy is the head that wear the crown. I give Tank the same smoke I give Canelo Alvarez. David Benavidez right there. Why not? Fuck that, man. Or he brings in an additional 20 pounds on fight night. Well, David Benavidez went up and fought at 175 and came in lighter at his light heavyweight fight than Edgar Berlanga did versus Canelo in their super middleweight fight. Delano, do you really pay attention when I talk? Everybody gets the smoke. Thank you, Freedom's March, and that's what you're dealing with here. Cats don't want to debate, they want to argue opinions. Everything I said is true. You're the A side, you make the call. Shakur was right there, he didn't call him. I've been said that. As soon as they gifted him, they emailed him. I do that for a reason. When I repeat myself, I do it for a reason. I emailed him the WBA belt. No one wants to call him an email champion. Delano, you're bugging the fuck out, bro. You're bugging out, bro. I had people in my DMs talking about, yo, what's your problem with Puerto Ricans? Huh? How did we get there? Do you watch my show? You think I'm attacking him because he's mixed? Allegedly? No. I said it's convenient that he's waving the Boricua flag, and I'm just asking why wasn't he waving that in the Olympics, where it counted? And I said y'all should be upset because he's pimping the Latin audience. And he works for Top Rank. He works with Top Rank, who notoriously see no value in black fighters. And where's your DM saying, hey man, yo Drew, I know about the no black fighter rules, and I heard that soundbite you played with Cameron Duncan when he confirmed there's a no black fighter list. And I know you watch me because I play a monkey video. I ain't talking about Latins, I'm talking about my people. Niggering out. So now I'm questioning the integrity of Shakur, and you think it's racist? Huh? Absolutely not. I'm not light on Shakur. What are you talking about, dude? When I put Tank in the title, y'all show up. There's niggas watching me right now. There's 146 people watching me right now. But there's not 146 people commenting. They're writing and they're watching and they're taking notes. And they're going to make their content based off of what I say today. But you know what they'll never call me? They'll never call me a liar. And my opinions is based off of what this kid has done, which is nothing. Nothing. At 135, he's done nothing. The WBA strap that he has right now, he didn't even win it. He had contemporaries all in that division. He didn't fight him. He fought Frank Martin, drained him. Fought Ryan Garcia, drained him. Delano, why are you talking about Shakur? And I want y'all to pay attention. This is debate 101. Yes, Saranj, you can eat a dick between two slices of bread. There's places where you can go to get your daily dose of Tank pubic hair dental floss. You ain't gonna get it here. Some nigga coming in here named Orange. Syringe 105. You drug addict. You know what you'll never call me? A goddamn liar about this kid. I'm asking what happened. At 135, what happened? Kambosos, Teofimo, Devin, Shakur. What happened? I'm asking what happened. And what does Tank fans start doing? Oh, well, Shakur. What? Shakur what? Everybody was abiding by Leonard Smellerby's rules. No one makes no demands to Tank. We make the demands. Okay, well, where the demands at? Nothing. And nothing happened. He demanded to fight Lamont Roach. Delano, did he not? You didn't even know who Lamont Roach was. I knew who he was. And I said, he's not at 135. Why is he fighting him? What happened to Shakur? What happened to Devin? What happened to everybody? Teofimo, what happened? Devin too big. Teofimo's never mentioned, but he's calling you all kinds of monkeys. Right? Now he fights this dude, Lamont Roach, and everyone's saying you lost. Now you're being forced to run it back. And then after that, you're going to go fight Jake Paul? What? And when I ask what's up with that, why you're not over there fucking with Turkey? Because you're going to get money and improve your resume. In true Tank fan fashion, Delano says he's good where he is. You see what I mean? And this is the problem when you're dealing with a fanatic and a supporter of the sport. No, you're good with Tank doing what he wants to do. You're good. I'm not. I want to follow the fighters that are fighting for legacy, that want to prove that they're the best. And as a deflection, you bring up Shakur. Well, guess what? Shakur is on Riyadh season. Shakur just told Turkey, get me that Teofimo Lopez fight when I'm done doing what I'm doing here. I never heard Tank say, get me Teofimo Lopez. Now to 86 in that super chat, much love. He says, salute Drew and salute to the mighty LDBC. Salute to you, brother. I never heard Tank say, give me Devin. Give me Teofimo. Yeah, watch this. Shakur's last fight. Now, you brought up Shakur, bro. I didn't. But I know that Tank ain't pressing for a fight. I know that. And I know Shakur dominated a guy he was supposed to dominate. And I know that Tank did not dominate a guy that everyone thought he was supposed to dominate. That's what I know. Now, did I just lie? Nobody thought that Roach was going to win that fight. Nobody. Those odds were just as bad as James Buster Douglas versus Mike Tyson. It was just as bad. And I was shocked. As soon as I picked Tank in round 6, and as soon as we got to round 7, I said, hold on, something ain't right. And then it dawned on me. There was no rehydration clause. So he came in, Lamont Roach looked like he was at least 147 pounds. That's number one. Number two, he was bigger than Tank. And number three, in stature. He was bigger, he was taller, and he had strength, and he knew how to fight Tank on the inside, which tells you that Tank hasn't changed at all since the amateurs. That's number two. Number three, he wasn't scared of him. So I ain't scared of this guy. I know this guy. I'm good. Sounds like what Vernon Forrest said about Shane Mosley. He said, this guy? I beat this guy's ass already 2 times. Y'all just ain't been paying attention. Don't worry, watch this. Antonio Tarver, Roy Jones. He said, what, this guy? I know what y'all think y'all see is real. Watch this, though. Delano says, are you serious? Paddle and Roach on the same level? You thought that Frank Martin, did you think Frank Martin and Lamont Roach was on the same level? Prior to that bell ringing? Did you think that? I didn't. Let me ask you a question. Jaime Munguia got slept in his last fight. Y'all don't even remember his name that did that. And that was Jaime Munguia, who came off of a Canelo Alvarez unanimous decision loss, but he made it 12. Got into the ring with some French dude who's not even a power puncher, and he got slept. Didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming. Thank you, Snoop. By the way, Delano, they did VADA testing in this Lamont Roach fight. You know VADA testing that Tank insisted was the villains in all of this? VADA testing, right? And magically, there's no knockout power. This is boxing, y'all. And the fact that Tank did not fight Shakur or Devin or Teofimo or Lomachenko or George Kambosos, he let all of that happen because there was fear. Don't take my word for it. He said it. What is your fear, Tank? I don't want to be made into a meme. Baltimore. Where's the lie? He said that. I said, oh, shit. That's honesty. That's what he said. Where's Victor?
Good night.
Yeah. Where there's smoke, there's fire. VADA testing. All of a sudden, there's no punching power. What happened? What happened? Uh-huh. Man, Tank need to call some help. He better call Red Fox. What up? He got to call for a whole bunch of help. Man, crazy stuff. Nah, you asking the wrong question. He says you don't believe VADA had anything to do with what Roach did to Tank that night. No, I'm thinking VADA may have kept Tank clean that night. Because it looked like Tank needed help. Held that glove in the air.
Thunder! 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 Thundercats! Oh!
And the power of the Tank fans just could not show up. VADA testing kept him clean. How the hell a guy coming from 130 and standing in the pocket and sunning Tank, wobbled him twice? You tell me what that was about. I was a bit in shock. I was like, what's going on? I said, no. Tank gonna get him. He gonna get him. It never happened. It never happened. And now you have his people saying, no, don't take the Roach rematch. Huh? So now he's gonna take the Roach rematch. And then he's giving you Jake Paul. So, Delano, Jake Paul over Shakur. Jake Paul over Teofimo. Jake Paul over a Ryan Garcia rematch. Fully hydrated Ryan Garcia. At 180 pounds, like how he fought Devin. Jake Paul over Lomachenko. All those years, I'm not talking about now, because, you know, I think this kid has back problems. Spiritually the body. Salute, exactly. Knocked Mario Barrios into a somersault. Y'all saw it. Knocked him into a somersault. Looked like a Popeye movie. Knocked him into a somersault. I said, well, he's at 140 now, but back it up. He didn't have to fight Mario Barrios. He could have fought who? The Rowdy Scott, Josh Taylor. Didn't do that. Didn't do that. Could have fought who? Who else? Regis Prograis. Didn't do that. He fought Mario Barrios, a complete hittable mark. And then told us that 140 was too big, which is why you ducked Devin. But Devin was at 135 and undisputed. And Devin never missed weight. And y'all ran around with these lies talking about he been breaking the rules for years. Bullshit. Now y'all understand why I got the kitty cat right there, the pussy cat in the middle, going from side to side? Wait a minute. Jake, no turkey? Jake, no turkey? Jake, no turkey? Yo, man, these are Tank fans. But I'm out of here. I got shit to do. Salute to everyone. The Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Be on the lookout for Patreon content coming up this week. And yeah, shout out to Tank. You prove us right daily. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.